Hello, good morning, guys. Okay, today is Monday. As I promised you that we are going to do TradingView. I'm going to show you how to use TradingView, how to log in, how to set up a layout, how to label the gray lines, triangle box, and how to use some tools on TradingView. So I think we should start. Let me share this to you. Now, the first time you open a TradingView, this is your first outer cover that you will see. And as you can see here, we have ideas. This is market. You can see other setups, screen, streams, brokers. Here is the area where you sign in. And if you are new to TradingView, they have a free trial that you can use, but in order to use free trial, you need to have bank account to register your card so that when the free trial ends, they will charge you. I think they have some packages. They have monthly packages and annual packages. Now, let us sign in. For me, I use my email. As you can see here, I have registered TradingView by using my email. If you're new, you can sign up at this area here. You come and click this button, sign up. Then you'll begin. They only need email and password. That's the thing they need in order to register on TradingView. Now let's us continue. Sign in with Google. As you can see, this email is new. I created a sample email so that we will use this email during analysis, and I created this to show you how to conduct this thing. Now, as you can see, we have already signed in. Our username is sample me number, last one. And then you can see we have a profile setting, account and billings. When you click account and billings, you'll find that there are some packages that you need to purchase in order to have premium services. Also in TradingView, they have premium services. That will enable you to set some alerts to see more previous charts like 1990s. When you purchase, you'll see how things they work. So for today, I want you to show you how to set a layout chart on TradingView. Now we click on the chart so that we can take step to see how the first time you log into TradingView, how your chart will look like, and how to remove all indicators so that we can have a naked chart that will help us to use it, our tools. Sorry for my internet. My internet is low today. I don't know why. Okay, why TradingView and not MT4? TradingView is a good platform that were designed to conduct analysis. Also, there are some few brokers that use TradingView as their trading platform. When I talk about trading platform, that means you can place your orders by using TradingView in a different way than an MT4 platform. MT4 platform, sometimes it is very difficult to zoom in and zoom out, and there are some tools that are very difficult to see, like as you can see, some of my charts I use the buying setup and selling setups. That's differentiate me that this area is your buying and this is your selling. This area is your stop loss and this area is your profit area. I'm going to show you all the tools, how you can label your favorite tools that will help you, so that you won't need every time to come and choose the tool. You can separate your favorite tools at one place, and you'll be able to see here. I will explain it. For now, we are going to cancel this. This is how the first time you log into TradingView, it will look like. As you can see, we have volume areas here, no ads or charts, yes, because this it is a thing. Here you can see this is our price area, and this is the time. Duration of this period is the period of this candlestick movement. As you can see today, we are here at 15th of January 2021. This area is where you will be able to choose the pair that you need, and this is your time frame. This is candlestick. You can choose candlestick, bar chart, line chart. Now, for the first time, let me show you how you can remove these indicators at the downside of the chart. You can see here this, all the indicators, you'll find them at the left side of the screen. And if you don't want them to be here, you can cancel them. You see, I remove the volume indicator downside here. Now I want also to see a clear chart. I don't want to see any labels or any words around my chart. I want to see a clear chart, because when I want to select, or I want to know which page is this, I will look at the right side, at the left side corner of my screen. Here is where I will find my pair. So let's cancel this one. Okay. For now, I'll go to setting. You can see there are symbols, status line. And when you come to status line, you can see here, you have description, show open market status. When you talk about open market status, it means this price level here. As you can see, when I click, they are all gone. I don't want to see sell or buy button because I don't use them in my trading view. Also the description. The description means the long form of the pair. When you talk about long form, I mean when you found Euro GBP, I want them to be in a symbolic form. But I don't want to see this even. So I'm going to remove them all. Now you can see. Now you can see we have already removed all the details here. Now I want to remove this. These are the news. All the news that are in that period of day or period of time, you will find there. You will find them at the downside of the screenshot. Now I don't want to see them. I want to see a clear chart. When you come to event, you can see show dividend on the chart, show script, show split on the chart, show earning chart, show economic events on the chart. I don't want to see all these. I want to see a clear chart. Now this is my chart. As you can see now, I don't have any details that is going to confuse me. Now the next step is how to set a layout And yes, next step, let me show you how to set a layout and candlestick colors. Bullish candlestick colors, bearish candlestick colors. For now, you're going to see appearance. Appearance means the background color, the grid line, session separation period, scale, text, and other. Now, let's change our background first. This is our background, and we will also, and this one, now here you can see I have changed my background. The next step I want to see the layout black, the black layout that I formed. Now I'm going to change the theme of this by trading view chart. Here, let me show you this one. Here you can see you have a dark color theme, and if you switch this off, you will switch into white color. Now let us change into dark color. Excuse me. Sorry for 1 minute. Now let me show you this. We're going to change the color of our candlestick. It came into symbol. Now when we came here, as you can see, this is the board for bullish. I'm going to change them into white. Now I'm going to change this one into black color, because I prefer my bears to be I'm going to use this as the black. I'm going to reduce the white color so that I can have a good view. Yes, as you can see now, our chart and our layout is already complete. The color of the candlestick is already complete. Now let me show you another part. Is the upper side. As I told you, the right corner of our screen here, we can write the currency, indices, crypto, or stock. You write the name of the stock, any name that you need, and then you'll find it here. I'm going to write GBPUSD on. Yes, now this is a good view. As you can see, I changed the pair because of some gaps. I want to remove this gap because that was the stock, and this one is the current pair. As you can see, this is how our layout is going to be look. Now let me show you how to add time frame that you are going to use. As you can see, we have seconds, minutes, hours, days, and this one is ranges. We are not going to use ranges. We are only going to use days, hours, and minutes. And also seconds, we are not going to use them, so I close them. So the next thing is how to choose your favorite time frame that you will be using every time. Now, in order to select your favorite time frame, as you can see, there are some stars that are not marked yet. When you put your cursor on that star, you can see that it tells you add to favorite pair. Now let me add 15 minutes. As you can see, it's changed into yellow. And when you look at the top, you can see the pair is already selected as your favorite pair, as your favorite time frame. Let me select 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly. Now here, as you can see, we have already selected our favorite time frame. For the candlestick, we are going to use candlestick. We don't want to put any favorite color, any favorite chart. As you can see, if you want, you can select candlestick and line chart. Now this is a bar replay, and this is undo. When you select something and you don't want it, you can click it here, or you can place a shortcut of Control Z. And this is to create alerts. Alerts are created when you have a premium service. Now let me show you at the right corner of our screen. As you can see, this is our watch list, and this is how the pair moves. But we are not going to use this, so I put this in. I close this so that it won't disturb me. As you can see here, the pair are arranged in a symbolic, stock, futures, forex means foreign exchange currencies, and cryptos. But we want to create our own watch list. So here is an X mark where when I click it, that means I'm going to remove all the pairs, and I will create my own watch list. Now, as you can see, it told you didn't have any symbol in watch list. You can add symbols above. Where am I going to add my symbol? As you can see here, you have a plus. This is where you're going to add symbol. Now let's add our favorite pair. Example 5 to 6. When you have your own, you create your own. Now Euro GBP. When you place enter, the pair is going to be added in your watch list. USD JPY, add. Gold, I'm going to add this one. Then Euro USD, add. The last pair is GBP JPY. Now let's cancel. Another thing is, if you want to use example like these are brokers that they have been allowed to use the trading view platform, so that if you have any type of this broker, if you use FXM or under forex.com, Saxo, and there are many brokers that are allowed to use this platform. You can place your orders through TradingView. And if you want to use the charts of your favorite brokers, you can come here and select the types of broker that you want. Example, if you want to use or under, you can see that any pair that is selected is going to be used as a screenshot of Oanda. Let me clear this and show you. Now you see, you only have the pairs of Oanda broker that you are going to use. And if you want to use any broker, you're going to select here and choose your favorite one. Now, as you can see, our right side corner, we have already selected our top 5 pairs. Now, another thing is, if you have your watch list and you want to run them, and if you have your pairs like your matured and your wildcard pairs, in the left side of your pair, you can see you have some flags. There are red, there are different colors that you can select them, but if you're not using premium service, the only color that will be available to select is the red color. Why? Because other colors are used by premium members or premium service that you are going to purchase. Now, another thing is you want to add maybe your word to separate your watch list. Like example, you want to separate your top 6 and your all matured pairs. What you can do is you will write your name and then you place enter. Example, I want to separate my top 6. I write it. I am going to add a pair and then I write top 6, then I place enter. Now you can see here, I have top 6, then I move it at the top of the pair. And example, I want to add my matured setup. Now here you can see it, I have it matured setup, then I move it here. If my pair is mature, then I can move it to matured setup. If it is my top 6, then I can move it to top 6 area. This will help me to know which pairs I'm going to focus with, either in my top 6 pairs or my matured setup pairs. Now, for the side of watch list, I think I explained everything. Now, let me move to the side how to use trading view tools. These are going to be at the left side of our screen. As you can see here, we have a cross, we have a dot, we have arrow, and a raise. When we talk about cross, that means we are going to see vertical and horizontal numbers, either price and time, like this. As you can see, here is 18th of January 2021, and our right corner is our price range. For now, the cursor is at 1.35397. And when I want to use arrows, I will select it, and then you can see my cursor change into arrows. And when I have been drawing maybe some mark and other tools, I will use erase. Erase is like a brush to delete your tools that you don't want to see them anymore. If you have been miscorrect to choose the level, you can select erase and delete the level. Example like this. This is our brush tool. I'll show you how to use it as your favorite. As you can see like this, and then I choose erase tool, then I delete it and it disappears. Now let me show you how to choose your favorite pairs. As you can see, the way we use them, we use the star tool, the star mark to choose our favorite time frame. It's the same that we are going to use the star mark to choose our tool. Now we are going to use arrow. Now you see the arrow appears here. That means this is the shortcut. I don't need to move to the left side to select arrow while I have it in my shortcut area or my favorite area. Another tool we are going to select as our favorite is arrays. Here is where you'll find trend line and other stuff. Now I'm going to select them, my favorite tool that will be used most of the time. I'm going to use trend line. I'm going to use horizontal ray line. And in order to know my direction, I will use arrow. Now for this side, for now, I don't use any tools here. And for this side, I'm going to use the brush tool. I'm going to use the rectangle. I think these are the tools that I'm going to use. And if I want to mark my areas, I'll select text. I'm going to use callout. All that. Now for this side is where I'm going to use my by tool and cell tool. This, as you can see, long position mark, short position mark. I'm going to use this one, and to measure my price range also I will use this. Yes, I think for now these are the tools that, as you can see here, we have already have our favorite tools that we'll be using most of the time, like this one. Now I will place them at this downside area here so that they won't disturb me. If you want to place any place, it is yourself. You know how to arrange things that won't disturb you. Now here we have GBPUSD. I already show you how to place, how to choose your watch list. I already show you how to arrange everything. Now for the tools that you're going to use and you're going to label. Example, I want to label this area here. As you can see, I want to choose a horizontal ray line. Now this is my horizontal ray line. I'm going to mark this area here. Now you can see here, for the settings of this ray line, when I select a ray line tool and then I place at the area, if you want to modify it, to change the color, to change the size, to mark or to label the ray line, here are the tools. If you want to this is the delete tool, you're going to remove the ray line on your screen. Here is the hide. As you can see, we have an eye tool, an eye icon here, so that this show you if you want to hide your ray line, you can use this icon here. If you want to lock your ray line, you can use this icon here. And this icon here is if you want to clone or to copy your ray line and to paste into another area. And this is, you can see, you can bring your ray line at the front of your candlestick, at the back, forward, or send this. Here, if you want to add alert on that ray line, here is the settings. As you can see, on setting, we have line color, and I want to choose it black. If you want your ray line to show you the price of your ray line, you can let this tick mark on. If you don't want to see the ray line price, you are going to remove it. As you can see, I have already removed. If I mark, I'm going to see the ray line price range. Now I'm going to remove because I don't want to have many price that I will be showing by many ray line here. So I'm going to remove them because if I want to read the price range, I will use another tool for that. Now let me show you how to mark this ray line. Example, if you want to label this structure low. As you can see, the mark tool is not yet placed, but if I click it, now we have now we are able to label our ray line. Now let me label it demand line. As you can see, Here is our label demand line, but I want to change it to black so that I will have a good view. Now here is demand line. If you want to bold it, if you want to use italic way, it's like this. If you want to change the size of the of your label, it's like this. Here you can choose any size of your label. And if you want to place it at the bottom of your array line, at the middle, at the top, but I prefer to use it at the bottom. And here, if you want to place at the left side or the right side, I prefer to place it at the right side so that I will be able to see it clearly. I don't want to place it at our left side because it will confuse me with some candlestick here. So I place it at the right side corner so that it will be clear seen. Now we come to coordinate. Here is the price level you want to place your array line. Another thing is visibility. Visibility means the time frame that you are going to see your array line. If you don't want to see your array line on second, you're going to remove the marks. Even on minutes, you're going to remove the marks and other time frames that you want to see. Example, here is our daily time frame, and I don't want to see our array line in hours. Now let's remove them and let me show you how it works. As you can see, we remove our visibility of this ray line. I only want to see the ray line on daily time frame. When I change into lower time frame, I won't be able to see the ray line. As you can see, our ray line is not seen at hours time frame. Now let's be back on daily time frame. As you can see, here is our ray line. If you want to see it on hours time frame, then you can mark it. And then when you turn into 4, you can see here our ray line is being visible. Now to change the size of your ray line, it's like this. This is how you can change. And this is how if you want to change into dash style, dot style, or line style. It depends with your favorite, how you want to see your ray line on your chart. Now that's the ray line. As I told you before, erase is a delete tool. Excuse me. Now, if you want to write anything on your chart, you will use text tool, and the same to ray line, visibility, text. You can change any color you want to see. Example, I prefer black on my layout. Here is our text. If you want to delete it, you hide it, to lock it, to screen here. And what if you hide your ray line and you don't know where to find it? Example, I hide this ray line here. So for area that we're going to find our ray line is here. Here, new object tree, select drawing tools. This is where we're going to find our drawing tools that we have been hidden. Now let me click it. As you can see here, this is our horizontal ray line which we hide it. You can see the eye icon was being a line crossed along it. Now if you remove the line, you can see our objective is being visible here. Now if you don't want to see it, if you want to delete it, it depends on how you use them. This is how I'm using my ray line tool as my drawing tool that will guide me to conduct my analysis. This is different from MT4. MT4 is very difficult to use because some tools are not too clear, and this is our rectangle tools. As you can see here, sorry for this pink line, pink color. I prefer to use black because black is visible to my chart very clearly. As you can see here, this is how I use my rectangle tool, and if I want to put any text or to label the rectangle tool so that I can know why I draw this rectangle tool here. The same to Rayline. I prefer black, and I want to label it my supply zone. Supply zone. As you can see, it was written on the left side. Why? Because the default setup was setting left side, but I told you I prefer right side because it is very clear and I'll be able to see it clearly on the right side because it does not being complicit with anything. Okay. Now, excuse me. Now this is how we use rectangle tool, and this is how we use Rayline tool. As you can see for now, the price is approaching our demand area, which is rally based rally. And this is our current price GBP USD on 4-hour time frame. Now I want to label this rectangle tool as my demand zone. Now I want to show people, or I want to mark the direction so that next time when I open this chart, I will know what I wanted to see on GBPUSD. And that I use my arrow tool. I change the color to black. I increase the size of the arrow. Then I show my direction. I want GBP to come at this level here. And then I select it again to come at this level here. I select my red line like this. I want price to come and make a correction at this level here, and then to break this level. Why? Because this is more an advanced way. I analyze the screenshot. I analyze GBP on 4-hour time frame in more advanced way. I will teach you how to analyze like this. So this is the current market that I analyze on 4-hour. Now I want to measure the price range from this distance to this distance. As you can see, we have 109 pips correction move that I'm expecting for GBP to make before it continue with correction to downside. Another thing is call out. I prefer to use call out as my text tool that will remind me later what I need to see at this level here. Now I want a correction at this level. If you see that you write your information and they are too long, you can select here and then you can place enter so that it will start with a new line at the lower side of your information so that you won't take a long information that you won't be able to see when you are in a lower time frame chart because it will disturb you. Now this is how I write my call out, and if I want to change my text color, I prefer black. It will be like that. I use bold. If I want to change the call out color, here is the background. Let's change it to white. Let's reduce the color. If I want to change the border line of the call out, change it to black. Reduce the color. Then place OK. Now, as you can see here, and if And if you want to change the price range tool, you don't want to see this background here. Here you can see the color and you can reduce it. You can change the color into black. If you want to change the color or background of the price range, here is, you can change into gray. And if you will left your label marking to white, it's okay, because this is nothing. You can change the color you want. Now I already knew that I'm waiting 100 pips pullback, so that I'll continue with the down move. Now I delete it. Now for selling tools or buying tools, it's like this. This is the short position. This is a long position tool. Now I'm going to use short position tool because what I'm expecting now is for price to correct at this level. Then where my target will be is this level here. Because for now on pound, I'm expecting long pullback on higher time frame. Oh, because we are in an uptrend market on pound, price can break this level here and move above. But for now, I know it's January, it's the beginning of the new year. What I'm expecting is a correction of pound pairs. So it can be like this. Let me change my color, style. As you can see here, these are the line. This one is the stop color. Stop color means your stop levels, your stop loss range. I'm going to use red as normal. For target color, I prefer to use green. Now, as you can see, for stop level, we have 29 pips stop loss. We have 284.7 target. Now, I want this short tool to be at the background of my chart. So I click here, then send it to back. Now, I have already finished my analysis. I have already finished setting out the layout. I have already finished setting the color of my candlestick. This is how my screen is being seen. And another thing is, let me delete this. Let me show you how long tool is being used. The same to, sorry, the same as short tools. This is how it's being used. Now for pound, if price will be able to break, I'm going to take a long position with it till the top price level. So let me delete this. Now this is what I'm expecting. Let me change the color into red. Let me change the color into green. Let me increase the visibility. Move, send it to back. Now this is what I'm expecting for pound to move. For I want price to come and tap my demand zone area. My stop loss will be 26.8 pips. My target will be 163.1 pips. This is how I set up my layout. And if I want to take a screenshot, as you can see here, this take a snapshot. This is where at the camera icon, this is where I take my screenshot. And if I want to see my chart at the full screen mode, it's here, and this is my setting, and this is the saved mode. Now let's take a snap. As you can see here, if you want to see your picture or your screenshot, it will be like this. You can copy the link and share it to someone you want to show him, or you can share it to Notion. If you want to save your, if you want to do journaling, you can save it to Notion. Or another app I use for my, another app which I'm using as my journaling is Evernote. You can share it to Evernote. If you want to send someone a screenshot to see your views, you can send a copy of link. Or if you want to send a copy of link, you can save an image like this. You can see here your image was being saved. What we are going to do is select, you can right click your mouse and copy or save image on your desktop or screen, or you can copy the image and send it to someone. Okay, I think I have explained everything you want to know. Thank you so much. Let's meet on our community. And if you want to see my views on the chat, you can come to my social media page. I'm using Instagram as Alpha109, or you can search Military Forex. You can see there our, our logo is there on the DP. You can go to Facebook as Military Forex. You can search Military Forex. It will guide you to my Facebook page, and you can find there my contact if you want to join the military community. In our community, we share setups, we share screen, we do weekly market review. We also do psychology tips. We have our library where we find more content about psychology, how to control your price level. And if you'll be able to join our premium community, I promise you, you won't regret. It will change your life. I really welcome you all to our community. Thanks a lot. Welcome to Military Forex Community.